Hi everyone, good to be back. Welcome to my house again for the third day in a row. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. The other two sessions have been mobility focused, rehab focused. Today we're going to look at a bit of a workout, Workout Wednesday. So all we need for our workout today is one simple item and then maybe a second if you've got access to it. We're going to work out today with a very humble chair, so find yourself a chair and secure it somewhere firmly against the wall so it's not going to move. The other option, if you've got access to it, would be a weight. I'm going to use a 5 kilo bag of rice. If you've got a weight, use a weight. If you don't have a weight, maybe you've got a 5 kilo bag of rice. So I'll give you 30 seconds to run and grab something if you're near something. Today we're going to be looking at doing the workout exclusively with the chair, 15 minutes or so, give or take. We're going to look at doing some upper body, some lower body. We're doing roughly a minute on, 20-30 seconds off, and we're going to alternate through a couple of cycles. So jump in, jump out as you please. The video will be available at a later date, either on my Instagram, definitely on YouTube at a later date. So if you're wanting to revisit the workout, we definitely can as well. All right, let's start with a little bit of a warm up. So I'm just going to sit on the chair, hands across your shoulders. Big breath in, and we're just going to twist to the side. Just get the mid back moving, back to the middle. Big breath in, twist the other side. And we're just going to do 3 or 4 each side. Beautiful. You just want to twist to the point where you feel a little bit of stiffness, but again, you don't want to be pushing into any pain. It's literally to get a little bit of movement going through our upper body. We are going to work these arms and shoulders in a moment, so the movement's nice. Beautiful. Last one. Perfect. And let's just warm the legs up before we start. So up in standing, feet hip or slightly wider than hip width apart. We're just going to do a lot of squats. So we're probably going to do 15 or so to the chair. Now, when we go to the next level, which will be a squatting exercise, you can come back and do the 2-leg squat if you feel like this is an appropriate level for you. The next level we're going to go to in the workout is going to be a little bit harder. So if you go the next level is a little bit too hard, come back to you squat on the 2 legs. Now, as I've expressed already, terrible at counting. I think we're somewhere close to 7 or 8. I'm going to do another 6 or 7 from now. And again, this is just to get the legs moving. It's not meant to be particularly hard at this point, more as a bit of a warm-up. Mobilise your hips, mobilise your legs. Beautiful, 2 more. Perfect. All right, from now, we're going to go into a little bit of a workout. So as I said, roughly 1 minute on, 20-30 seconds off. Grab your weight if you've got one. And we're either going to look at doing 2-leg squats, which I just ran through, and if you found that hard, stick with that, or we're going to do a 1-leg squat. So from here, I'm going to start my timer. We're going to do 30 seconds one leg, 30 seconds the other. Whenever you're ready, beautiful, let's go. So holding your weight, coming up, lovely. So this is not as easy as it looks, but it's a great functional leg strengthening exercise. And something I regularly give out in high-level strength and rehab because it's not as easy as it looks. We've got about 7 seconds left, so let's keep working on this leg as many as you can with good control. Perfect, switch. Beautiful. And you may be a little bit wobbly, so feel free to tap the other foot if needed, but try and balance the whole time on the 1 leg. 15 to go. This bag of rice is very useful in these quarantine times. Woo. And last one in. Beautiful. All right, short break. Let's bring the chair, well, if you've got enough space, keep the chair where it is. I'm going to bring my chair across to the side. We're going to now look at doing a push-up off the chair. Now, the first level is hands on the chair, push-ups. If you already know this is too easy, I'm okay with you doing a push-up with your feet on the chair, but I'll look at that at level 2. All right, so let's bring our body nice and straight. Pull your tummy muscles in. We're going to try and come as close to the chair as you can and back up. Now, if this is really easy, go all the way down. If it's quite tough, little push up and out is more than reasonable. Now, a minute's a long time for upper body, so you're okay doing 3 or 4 repetitions, stopping for a moment, and then going again, depending on the difficulty, yeah? Nice and slow if you can. And make sure that our tummy muscles stay pulled in and then we're not dropping down or lifting our hips too high. You see where we're at. Beautiful, keep going. 15 seconds or so left. I think that's at least 3 or 4 push-ups for everyone, but everyone's working at a different level, yeah? Perfect timing. Alright, come out, shake the arms out a little bit. Leave the chair where it is. We're going to come onto our backs. From here, we've got 2 levels again. So, level 1, the easier level is 2 feet on the chair, and you're going to do a hip bridge with 2 legs. Level 2, 1 leg on the chair, and lifting up, making sure your pelvis stays level. I'm going to go on level 2, but go whichever level you feel suits you best, alright? Leg in the air, 30 seconds each leg. So driving up, control down, beautiful. Whoop. My chair's got a mind of its own. That's why I said before, you need to make sure that chair's fixed against somewhere that it won't move or slide. Driving through your glute muscle or your hip muscle, you should feel hamstrings and some glute. That's definitely where I feel working. We've got 1 more repetition. Beautiful, let's switch. Again, driving through your hip muscle and hamstring. Keep it controlled. There's no need to go any quicker than I'm going. Beautiful. We've probably got time for another 2 or 3 repetitions in the last 10 seconds. 3 to go. And rest. Beautiful. Come out, shake the legs out. Hopefully we're all coping okay so far. We're now going to do another upper body one. The chair, it's a great one to do tricep dips off, which is an arm exercise. So what we're going to look at, I'll show you side view, but I will do face on. We're going to look at 2 options, either a really small bend up and down, or a bigger bend with your knees bent. If that's too easy, straighten the legs out, coming down into a much bigger up and down movement, okay? Whenever we're ready, let's start. So again, if you need to take a break during this, by all means, upper body is one that gets tired a lot quicker. Try and keep your hips as close as you can to the chair as you go up and down. We don't want to see you all the way out here, it'll put more stress through your shoulders. Elbows should point straight back as you go. And if needed, you can stop and prop for a short rest if the arms are burning out. Otherwise, let's try and keep pushing through if we can. Again, it's a short workout. We've got 10 to 15 minutes. Let's really work hard. I know I am working hard. Where are we at time-wise? 15 seconds. I reckon that's at least another 4 repetitions. Beautiful timing. All right, come up, let's shake the arms out. From there, we're going to go back to the start. So grab your light weight if you've got one, and or your bag of rice, like me. From here, we're going to look at either the 1 or the 2 leg squats again. I'm not fussed which one. We're going to cycle back through the same lot of exercises. So whenever we're ready, I'm a bit ahead. We've got 5 seconds, so catch your breath if needed. Beautiful. All right, onto the 1 leg, sitting back down and back up. This time, if you're doing the 1 leg squats again, try and keep the knee of the squatting leg really straight. Don't let it roll inwards if you can, yeah? So the goal of that is looking at strength, but also something we call neuromuscular control or movement control. And this is important for avoiding injuries or injury prevention side of things, and it's something we work on a lot in our knee rehab. Beautiful, switch legs. I mean, I was cold before, but I'm definitely warming up. I'm sure a few of us are in the same boat. Beautiful. Keep going, we've got 6 or so seconds to go. That's 1 or 2 more. I'll get 1 more in, whoop. Beautiful, coming up. All right, shake those legs out. The rice has done its job. I'm gonna move my chair again. This time we've got push-ups. Now, for those that found push-ups tough enough, hands here is where you stay. For those that found it a little bit easy, feet up onto the chair, and we're gonna go to level 2 here, yeah? So, we'll go in about 5 seconds. If you're gonna put your feet on the chair, core must stay on, yeah? Beautiful. Whenever we're ready. Control down, control up. This is not a speed race. You can go as quickly as you want, but the goal is slow, controlled, yeah? Core muscles must stay on. It's gonna be a long minute. If you need a rest, you can either rest up here or drop a knee. Otherwise, continue with your push-ups if you can. Slow speed. If you're feeling pain at any stage, do stop. But otherwise, working pain's alright. We've got about 10 seconds to go, and as you can tell, I'm getting tired. 3 to go. Alright, come up, shake it off. That was, for me, probably the hardest one so far. Alright, we're now going to look at the bridging off the chair again. So, we'll just set up, I'm going to set it up so I don't slide as much this time. Again, 1 or 2 leg as we did before. Either way, I'm okay with. The goal is to get some hamstring and some hip muscle, yeah? Alright, whenever we're ready. Nice and slow, pushing our hips high, squeeze through your bottom muscles. If you start to feel your back kicking, just go a little bit less in height and don't go quite as high. If the hamstrings are really cramping, maybe look at going to the 2 legs rather than the 1. 5 seconds, that's probably enough for 1 or 2 more repetitions, and then we switch sides, okay? Beautiful, switch legs. Doing well so far, good. Drive through our hips, nice and tall. Halfway. 10 seconds, at least 3 more repetitions if you can. 5 to go. And coming up, shake it off. Beautiful. 1 exercise left, and that's our circuit done. All right. Oh, shake it out. I'm just checking my timer. All right. So for this one, we've got our dips. So hands on the edge of the chair, straight legs or bent legs, I'm okay either way. From here, hips close to the bench as you slide down, and we'll go into our minute from here. Slow and controlled if we can. Again, upper body tires out pretty quick compared to legs. If you need a break for any means, stop, but otherwise, coming back out, let's push through. Try and keep consistent with your speed. If you're starting to get tired, smaller repetitions is okay, otherwise, let's push out. Beautiful. Just prop for a moment. 10 seconds. Let's push a few more out if we can. Beautiful. All right, and finish there. Let's shake the arms and the legs out. Woo. Look, I got my heart rate up. I'm not sure about you, but I had a bit of a workout. As I said, this video will be available hopefully on my Instagram story if it stays this time. Otherwise, it'll definitely be on YouTube at a later date. I'm going to keep doing free workouts, free injury prevention, free education. So if you know someone that it's applicable for, share the love. I'm also still doing online physio consults, online running plans, starting online classes this week and next week. So if you're interested, feel free to shout out. Otherwise, stay safe during these times and we'll speak to each other soon.